wasn't what you wanted. Are you proud of your effort tonight?
Yeah, the goal of coming here and pitching is always to just get a little bit better every time out and just work on some off speed. I think I threw a lot more curveballs tonight than I have all year. So that was a big key for me, just kind of flipping those in there and then just mixing speeds and just trying to get better, and I think I did that tonight. So.
What time did you get back to the hotel last night? Coach said you left early.
12:30 maybe, 12:30ish.
Were you able to sleep or did you stay
No,
up?
I watched. I didn't see the end. I fell asleep, but I watched through about the 15th.
You got a lot of swinging strikes on the changeup tonight. Why was that such an effective pitch for you?
Yeah, I think the past couple of outings I've lost the feel for it. I just wasn't throwing it with enough arm speed, and then once I started just really trying to throw it harder, it started doing what I'm used to it doing, and kind of like how it was at the beginning of the year.
When you got JJ on that inside corner, what'd you throw on that pitch?
Fastball.
With a guy like that, what's the challenge of throwing to a guy like that?
Well, I think the cool thing about being in this league is everybody you face is a guy, and as much as I got to figure out how to get him out, he's got to figure out how to get off me. So the big thing is just filling the zone up and attacking him the same way I would anybody else.
Why did you throw more curveballs today?
Just to work on it. That, and you read swings and see what might work. And the biggest thing is a little secret. But if I see I get one by somebody, I know that's probably going to work all night. But if they're fouling it back or hitting a ground ball, even though it put it in play and got him out, I know that maybe I can mix and get him off balance next time.
You mentioned feeling it out. I think it was against JJ. It was like a 7-pitch at bat on the walk in the first inning. Was that a little bit of that, feeling it out?
Yeah, I think so. The first inning I was a little tight just because the quick turnaround, and I had like 30 minutes to get ready, and then just really started getting loose, and as I got sweating and body moving, and just felt a lot better after that.
You mentioned getting to the hotel and you didn't know me. You just slept at the end of the game. When did you find out that you guys had won?
Spencer Price walked in our room at about what time of the game? Maybe 3. I was like, what? And then he's maybe 3:30, something like that. And he was like, I was like, what happened? He said, we won. I said, good deal. Good night.
Obviously, the team still has goals to accomplish this week, but how important were these innings for you heading into next week?
For sure. Big time. The biggest thing I want to accomplish tonight is get my pitch count back up because the fog delay, and then last week wasn't really what I wanted, even though I had that big inning against South Carolina. So tonight was about, and I told Fox this too, it's just I want to get my pitch count up so I can work later into the game next week.
Did you feel a little bit more you had to get your pitch count up and get deeper into the game with the bullpen kind of getting tossed into it last night?
For sure. I mean, there's always pressure. There's always pressure in this league, and you facing a lineup like that, you're going to have to make your pitches, and just really working on it and trying to get better, and that's kind of what happens.
From a pitcher point of view, what are you seeing from the offense? It's kind of not clicking right now. They haven't been able to get, all season they've been able to get clutch hits. And they did get one last night, but 4 for 24, I think, or something like that. Runner scored.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's part of baseball. I've pitched way worse games and got the win for them, and I've pitched better or the same and got the loss for them. And it's just kind of what the beauty of baseball is. It's just anything can happen, and there's so many different angles that baseball can come off the bat, and it just doesn't go your way sometimes. So they'll be fine.
Being around the